Hello. How is everyone doing? Wow, my eyes aren't even visible. I love when the camera is like that at the beginning of each stream. It's really fun. Anyway, how's everyone doing? Today's game night's going to be a smidge, just a smidge different, because it's less of like a, hey, let's play a bunch of matches of Infinite, and more of like a general, let's talk about the game. Because, you know, how you doing Eggnog? How you doing Ruthless? How you doing Squarefly? How you doing Armstrong? How you doing Pop Machine? How you doing SWSM, Start Motion? How you doing Cillian? We got quite a few people here. How you doing Joe? Yeah, we got quite a few people here. Damn. How you doing Bankster? God, people are just flying in. For some reason my YouTube control panel has decided it doesn't want to work. Whatever, that's fine. Can I find that here? Are you gonna wait now? Or are you just gonna be a glowing box? Who knows? You finally wait before midday, nice. Unrelated, but obviously, I feel like I should keep everyone updated on the current, like, Gundam obsession that I'm going through. So, we got... Did I show the build I had last week? I can't remember. Let me just grab them all. So I now have 4. Only 3 are built, but I have 4. So we got this little fella. Oh, grabbing him by the head's not gonna be a good idea because his head's loose. I need glue for this one. You should make your most expensive Spartan. Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea actually. So we got this. We got this guy. He was the first one I got. He's an easy grade build, and he's pretty cool. He's the biggest one I have. This is not his gun. This is one of the other weapons. I have 4 model kits than I did before. Nice. The mattress at my new place got me good. Nice, nice. But yeah, so we got him. He's cool. I'll just switch over the camera temporarily. Wait, what's your user, Leon? On Xbox, it's just Magpie Leon. Same as channel name, mate. Yeah, so we got this fella. He's cool. I like him. Sorry, the camera's like really grainy, and I don't know why. Maybe I need a new one. But it's like an extra handsome video. Thank you, Evil. How have you been? I fought the urge of buying model kits. I gotta stay strong. I just kind of... I was talking about it to Seaweed in the Discord, and then I went out and I saw some, and I was like, you know what? I might just get them. Then the second one I got, this was my first high grade build. I started with an easy grade, and then I jumped straight into the deep end. Well, not the deep end. Can me and 3 dudes join you? Sure. Yeah. Shoot me a message, you know, the usual, and I'll get you in the lobby. Then we got this guy. I really like him. He's got little cannons on his shoulders that they like move and stuff. So he's cool. Yeah. And then I got this fella, and he is awesome. He was one of the first ones that I wanted to get. And then I ended up getting him. Like that is such a cool build. That is such a cool build. How you doing, B-Man? So I love that I titled the stream, let's talk about Halo, and I've spent the first 5 minutes talking about my Gundam kits. But like the cannon opens up, all these bits on the inside are stickers, and they were so painful. I hope you understand how painful that was to place. I have my girlfriend over here, and like she can vouch for the stress I was under. Been taking a long break from Halo, just doing me, I guess. No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I've been there. Don't worry. I say I've been there. I've like kind of been there. It's kind of hard when you've got to cover the shop on a weekly basis and post the day. I haven't posted a daily. Oh, okay, I'm going to screenshot it now. Someone remind me on to post it, please. I beg. I beg. But yeah, I love him. It's just the build itself was a painful experience. But like even this like the laser part and stuff, you can take that out, put it on his shield. It's such a cool build. And then I'm currently building the aerial unit or whatever it's called. I've never watched Gundam, so I'm not familiar with the lore at all. Like, not even remotely. But I'm currently building the aerial one, and that's going well. I'm already loving how this looks. Again, it's had a couple stickers. And I don't like stickers. They look so much better with them, but like, oh my god, putting them on is such a painful experience. I've got like all my... You can probably vaguely see it all, but like I've got all the stuff out to carry on building aerial as soon as the stream's over. Right, okay. Let's get us somewhat back on topic. Have you seen the new clip Rooster Teeth dropped for Red vs Blue Restoration? The Machinima portion in Infinite looks pretty good. Oh, they're doing Machinima stuff in Infinite for it? I have not seen it at all. Oh, minding group chat. Thank you, Armstrong. How's Helldivers been treating you recently, Mr. 14.2 hours recently? It's good. It's a fun game. Playing with randoms can be very stressful sometimes. I have people that just throw me in the middle of the enemies. I have people that throw me out of the map. I like when I need to be reinforced, which isn't super often, unless I'm getting killed by my team. But you know, it's fine. It's whatever. Right, let's get people into the lobby. Otherwise, people are gonna start getting angry at me. Oh, I thought this was someone that was after joining the lobby. It's just a bot cat asking me for my Fortnite. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Right, anyone that is after joining, you know the drill. Shoot me a message. I'll get you in. Gundam. That's so true, B-man. That's so true. Just play Helldivers with me. Absolutely. Fortnite. True. Send a clip on Discord, but be warned, it's just a screen recording. Oh, if it's like a leak, I don't want to see it then. Oh, it's only available on Apple TV? Oh, don't worry, Eggnog, I'm going to invite you as well. I didn't see a message pop up. Oh, that's because this is the first message. Yeah, I'll wait till the show comes out. I'll wait till the show comes out. What's your opinion on Infinite not having friendly fire? Honestly, I know this was a big issue on Twitter the other day, and I don't get why. I have no issue with friendly fire not being a thing. I have no problem with it. I mean, I do think it's very hilarious that competitive does and social doesn't. I do feel like it would make more sense if it was the other way around, but I already have enough trouble with people running me over with vehicles in BTB. I'm not mad about friendly fire not being a thing. I'll be honest. I get like it's in the older ones. My gamer tag is Magpie Leon. Same with same as the channel name. I'll never miss getting team killed for my sniper. Exactly. And with Infinite's community, you be getting killed every time you pick up a power weapon. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Friendly fire and map voting are like two things that I think people make way too much of a big deal over. I hope map voting never comes back. Never ever. I hate map voting. God, I just love being put on the same two maps over and over again. It's really fun. What kind of build do I want to make? What kind of build do I want to make for today? I love the base Rakshasa helmet. It's such a cool helmet. Oh, you know what? Let's go with the Zacharias ODST. Zacharias, where are you, my son? Still 50-50 on the shoulder configuration, but let's put a better coating on. Now we either go with brushed tread, because you know, it makes sense, or screw it, let's go brushed tread. Let's have a quick look at the stance menu. Oh, with the stance on. Okay. I'm feeling it more now. But I still think, do we just go ODST shoulders? A Diamond Private Grade 1. Damn. If Friendly Fire was in Fiesta or Husky Raid, Jesus. What is my career rank? I think I'm in Platinum now. I don't keep up with it because I don't care about it. Don't get me wrong, I want to be hero rank eventually. But until then, I don't care. ODST shoulders are blue tier, aren't they? Damn, we've already got so many people in. Why is there so many of you today? Not that I'm complaining. Okay, that I prefer. That is better shoulder configuration. Okay, I like that. There's so many of you! Hello! Hello, everyone! That we might just do customs today. What are some tips from you to get to hero rank fastest with limited time? God, I'm not the best person to ask. From my understanding, Husky Raid and Firefight are your best bets. Infection is apparently also really good, but you have to be really good at Infection to benefit from it. But if you are playing Firefight, stay in the zone. Just stay in the zone the entire time. It's 27 hours. Screw it. Okay, we're going to start with a quick BTB. And then we will move over to customs. Because I know people are going to get sick of waiting. 343 still hasn't given me brushed head disruptive. I just want to be like an easy. Oh yeah, I've seen it's bugged for some people and I don't know why. All I could say is like submit a takes on waypoint. Probably do the longest drip check on earth. Do you read the Halo novels? If so, what's your favourite one? I'm more of a comic book guy, mostly because I don't have the attention span to read a book. It's not that I can't read! I can read! I just don't have the attention span. I have some of them though. Which ones do I have? I own Shadows of Reach, Legacy of Onyx, Oblivion, Silent Storm, Smoke and Shadow, Retribution. That's all the books that I own. But then I have the Rise of Aatrox comic, Tales from Slipspace, the graphic novel, the Legacy collection, and I also have the first half of Initiation and Escalation, but that's the one that has like the annotations and stuff. I really enjoy the comics. I think some of the Halo comics are great. I know it's like probably a really hot take. It's probably a really hot take. I really like the one where Chief fights the Didact. I think that comic's really good. It's okay, Magpie. I can't read it. Sorry, Chaos Drew. Sorry, I promise everyone that's sending in chat, I'm trying to read everything, but there's a lot of messages going on at once. Helljumpers was fire. Yeah, I've heard a lot of the books are really good. I do keep meaning to get like Audible so I can listen to them. Because I do want to... Like, most of the time when a book comes out, I watch a Hidden Xperia video on it. Or like, if there's a video that summarizes the book, I will watch that video, just so I can have the info as quickly as possible without needing to read an entire book. That's the Helljumper map. But I do want to get like Audible, so I can listen to all the books. Or at least the ones that I'm more interested in. Some of the books I don't really care all that much about. Mostly just anything that involves the characters from the games that I like. But yeah, I know like some of them are like I know a lot of the books are really good. I've heard Epitaph, or however you say it, is really good though, the new one about the Didact. And I do want to listen to that at some point. I think Hidden uploaded his video on that today, so I'll probably check that out later as well. I'll probably listen to that while I build the rest of the aerial build. Playing BTB 2, but the chat wouldn't send. Oh. Sorry, I'm going to try and read chat while gaming. I was not expecting so many people to show up today. I appreciate it though, so hello everyone. Welcome to a Magpie Leon stream. I don't know if any of you are new to a Magpie Leon stream. I've seen a lot of names that aren't like super familiar, but I'm also seeing a lot of regulars, you know? Someone say my life. I'm dead. Never mind. Oh, you know what's really funny? I got an Easter egg. I brought Easter egg today. It's an Easter egg. Happy Easter. I like chocolate. I sound like a child 99% of the time I talk. Why do I just... That needs recycling. I shouldn't throw it down then. I found your channel and sub today. Well, welcome, Lincoln. I appreciate having you here. Oh, by the way, everyone that's, like, enjoying the Spartan build videos, I mean, I didn't want to make a part 3 yet, but the plan is to have it out this week. I've started some of the builds. I've been posting those on Twitter. I will maybe make... Well, I'll probably make some more tomorrow. I don't know if I'll make any tonight. I guess it depends how bored I get. But part 3 of the Spartan builds video will be out. What day will it be out? It will be out... Probably, I want to say Friday. I will try and get out Friday. Maybe a bit later. It might be out next week. At the latest, it'll be out the weekend. I know a lot of people have been enjoying those, so I thought I'd keep everyone updated. Obviously, it won't be tomorrow because the new episode for the TV show comes out tomorrow. Oh, I forgot you can use equipment with the stockpile seeds. Are you kidding me? One of your builds should be your most expensive spawn. Yeah, maybe. Oh, thank you, Crimson Hall. I appreciate that. Yeah, I just watched Hidden Experience review of it. It is good. I think I might get it. That's fair. Do you normally stream this time? I have to go, and I was wondering... if I stream, I usually stream at this time, yes. I don't stream super duper often anymore. It used to be a weekly thing. Now, I mean, it's been weekly the past couple of weeks, but it's more of just whenever I feel like it. But if I stream, it's usually at 9 PM. Unless it's like a new trailer has come out and you want to watch that live. Woo! I didn't think that hit him, but fair enough. Balls. Get out! Get out! Sometimes I impress myself. I know that wasn't anything too impressive, but sometimes I impress myself. You know what I mean? Was there another seed here? You give me the option to pick that up. That's so weird. Good luck on your 10k milestone. Oh, thank you, man. See you later, Lincoln. Have you seen the announcements for TFF's Helldivers 2 inspired Hell Jumpers game mode? Haven't been working on it yet, personally, but I know we have some key mechanics that are not working. I saw the announcement, yeah, because I saw it was like causing some like console wars crap. Yeah, I'll check that out when it comes out. But I mean, hopefully it goes well for you all. If you do end up working on it, I'm definitely gonna have to check it out. Obviously, if anyone isn't aware, by the way, guys, Avel is one of the people that I worked on Diminished with. He did most of the heavy lifting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. He did most of the heavy lifting. So without him, Diminished would not exist. See, I say sometimes I impress myself because then this happens. Are you in the game, Crimson? I'm sorry. Every time someone sends me a message, I don't even read it. I just think, well, I know I read it, sorry, but like my initial brain is just, they want an invite. Which favorite spawn suggestion build or suggestion build that I've seen? I don't know. I'd have to look through. The Stormtrooper's one of them. I really liked the Stormtrooper build I made, even though everyone was like, you should have used EOD instead. I preferred how it looked with base Gungnir. Because I checked it out with EOD, and I wasn't a fan, because it's a relatively slim build, and EOD's a pretty bulky helmet. It's a bit better with Vanix EOD, now that that's out. And I know that's just, it's still the same helmet. I'm aware. No one needs to tell me that. Anyway, but yeah, I preferred how it looked with base Gungnir, and a bunch of people were like, oh, you should have used EOD for this. But I liked how it looked. It's funny, because the original concept was, it wasn't even a video, it was just, I'm kind of bored and I want to make a bunch of Spartan builds, like I want inspiration to make different armor builds to see if there's anything that I like and that I might stick with for the time being. And instead it ended up becoming like this big thing where like everyone wants me making all these different Spartans. And now rather than them being builds that I actually use, it's just for the videos. I have no idea if they're worth. I was about to say we're getting stomped here, but we're really not. Like, we have all the seeds, they just keep taking them. But we're not, like, killing them quick enough. We just need to deposit them, and then new ones will spawn in. He's got to skew it. Shouldn't switch from that, buddy. Do we? Yeah, we got the point, don't we? Nice. Nice. Good job, team. Good job, team. Ah, I missed. I missed. I might die here. I might die. It might be Jova for me. Are we good? I think we're good. Okay. We are so back. I love how they're resorting to spawn killing and it isn't benefiting them at all. You waiting to join? No problem. Yeah, we'll get more people in after this game, don't worry. Let's do this. I can't see him, he's out of range. Nah, he's gone, No! They got a Banshee in the air. Yeah, get back to base, Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Banshee's down, nice! Nice! Sorry, I turned away. My bad. I'll reach out in a sec, No! 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 I was expecting him to still be walking that way, so I like sort of tried to predict where he would be going, as opposed to just firing where he is. Okay. Okay! Don't expect the squad battle refresh for quite a bit yet. What's something you want 343 to add to Infinite, even though they're stepping away? They're not stepping away. Say it's a finished product, it's not. And the whole new content are overly priced cosmetics. I do want more narrative PvE content, like incorporate firefight or some form of PvE mode to the narrative. That's what I want, like a spawn ups kind of thing. The mode itself doesn't have to be anything too special, but as long as there is some form of story tied to it, as opposed to everything just being told in Waypoint blogs, I'm happy with that, you know? But why would you get out of the car? You brought the seed closer to me, you idiot. I shouldn't call people an idiot, that's mean. But they're not moving away from Infinite. They are working on other projects, that is true, but they're not moving on from Infinite yet. Not for quite a bit yet. They literally announced already in the stream, like the same stream where they were like, hey guys, we're working on new projects. They also spoke about how they're working on the squad battle refresh and they're working on all these other things. And that they're also working on the match composer, like that Master Chief Collection has, and they're working on that new exchange type system so players can unlock a bunch of old Ultimate Rewards, old event items, and potentially new stuff too. They made it sound like it was like potentially like unreleased items. So like they're not moving on from Infinite yet. There is still plenty of maps coming out. There's still other game modes being worked on regularly. Like they're not. I mean, chances are the vast majority of stuff that comes out now is likely going to be made in Forge. Like even dev maps, it's likely going to be Forge ones. I think there is a couple of non-Forge dev maps still in the works. But that being said, yeah, they're not moving on from Infinite yet. Yeah, that's really sad. The enemy team has been really lame. Imagine being that like washed at the game, but that's what you have to resort to. Just one more. Just one more seed. Good game! Are they washed or are we OP? We're OP. We're just built different, you know? Now we'll move to customs, if everyone's okay with that. Anyone else that's have to join in, shoot me a message. I think I've got everyone in. Thoughts on the new Pokemon game coming next year? I don't really have many thoughts on it yet because they didn't really show anything. I enjoyed Legends Arceus, so hopefully this is fun too. Since Megas are coming back, it'd be cool to see some new Pokemon get Megas. I would like either a new variation of Tyrantrum or a Mega Evolution for Tyrantrum. Yes, you can. It'd be cool if they added Forge Made modes into matchmaking because King of the Hill mode is stale now. Yeah, I can't lie. I think there's ways they can make that more interesting though. Right now, I don't... Okay, that's just someone from the enemy team last match. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't mind X and Y. I don't know, maybe because I'm not like an original Pokemon fan and came into it more Pokemon Go onward. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Pokemon's more of just a thing that it's like I just enjoy it with my playing. I enjoy playing it with my girlfriend, so it's like, you know. Right. What do we want to play? Best battle pass? I don't know. I feel like that's entirely dependent on like what stuff you prefer. I really liked season 2's, but then season 2 also has its fair share of problems that I think some of the other battle passes improved on. But I really like a lot of the armor in season 2. So if you drag the team down and kind of don't worry about stuff like that, man. I'm sure you're completely fine. But we're doing customs anyway, so it's fine.
Oh wait, I just realized it's 2 minutes for PG. Good in my game.
Do we play like a silly mode? Do we just find a fun map to play? I don't know what we're doing. Backrooms Husky Raid, ain't no way.
What was that?
We could do a really overpopulated Halo RPG. I just want to see Pikachu with a Glock, oh my lord. No, someone's talking game chat. I'm unfortunately gonna have to review this. Oh! You know what map I haven't played in a while? It's awesome. I don't know if I have it bookmarked. It's the big city one that I cannot remember the name of.
Yeah, so we have 2 more.
It's based on the Halo 5 Warzone map. Does it have city in the name? Because if it has city in the name, that'll make it easier to find. It is city. Where it is?
Pretty good.
I'm rocking that mod.
Do you want to say for it?
Yeah.
I don't know what that said. Why?
Yeah, it's pretty much just cadet purple. It's like a little bit of tan.
Cool looking though.
Just one round.
It's a little like less dirty than the other one, but it's kind of like candy purple. But yeah, I don't know. I like the granular just because it's a little more.
Is there a way to change the flag settings?
Yeah.
How are you and your buddy doing on that map?
Pretty good. You probably did it like a bunch.
Check it out sometime.
Yeah.
We'll make this lobby public. So if anyone's after joining, just join. You can't play customs? Oh, we have too many people to do any matchmaking stuff, mate. We've got 14 in. It's the best and worst battle pass. Yeah, like I say, it's very dependent on preference. Worst, for me personally, probably the Season 3 or 4s. Although, that's just for me. I do think in a lot of ways they are better than some of the other ones because of the coatings that they offer and that sort of stuff. I might have to take you out of the lobby then, Crimson. If you can't play customs. Because we can't do... It's the grub in my pie, it is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take you out for now, mate. Next time we do matchmaking, obviously feel free to join. But with it being
I see someone left. If you guys want me to dip out, you guys can do that's fine.
Sorry, with it being customs, like with us having so many people, I can't kick a load of people to try and do it. Like we can play matchmaking. I do apologise though. Well, I missed not much. We're gonna play Earth City because I haven't played this map in a while. Not balancing the teams. I don't know what level everyone is. It should be. It's 7v6 right now, but the lobby's public, so people will get in. But I'm not gonna check everyone's. Depending if there's a decisive winner, I will balance the teams based on that. No, it's not 7v3, don't worry. Halo 2 or Halo 3, you can't make me choose. You can't make me choose, unfortunately. I can't do it. I can't do it. Both are great, actually. I just can't choose. I love them both for different reasons. No, I love them both for very similar reasons. But some slight differences, you know? You get me? I'm sure you get me. I'm sure you get me. What do I think is the best core? Ooh, that is a good question. Hang on. Let me just reply to me.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yo, that flag is. That tower, dude.
I really didn't even look. Damn, but why are the flags so far away?
Yeah, look at it.
Are there any like drivable vehicles on this map? Because you're gonna need it if you want to return the flag.
Right, sorry, I'm gonna have to mute the people talking in game chat. I don't actually know how to do it in the match. Damn.
I mean, that's good enough. You don't need much.
You don't appear online for me? Yeah. Yeah. It should be visible in Customs game browser though. Sorry, I'm completely unable to talk sometimes. Really need to add a side menu where you can see everyone spawns and right click and reach. That would be awesome. I would love that. Okay, they've got a wasp and a player in our base. We are screwed. I don't know if I've ever seen this part of the map. Like, ever. Because this map is massive. It is so fun, though. Yeah, my brain just glitches sometimes, that's true. It do be like that, unfortunately. But going back to the best core question, sorry. My favourite, honestly, might be the Mark 7. Don't get me wrong, I love the Mark 4, but right now, it doesn't have the quantity of items that the Mark 7 has. And I think some of the shoulder pads and stuff just look a bit iffy on there. Whereas I think most of the cosmetics look a lot better on the Mark 7, personally. Since I've been asked, though, what is everyone else's favourite core? We seem to talk about customization a lot. What is everyone else's favourite core? Oh, they got 2 wasps. Oh, damn. That one's low, though. Yeah, it's very low. Nice. I can't do too much to it, Armstrong. Well, I'm trying my best. Oh, is my bandit still in here? Oh, I've got no ammo for, like, a ranged weapon. Balls. Did Armstrong get him? Or is he still alive? Balls! Okay. This seems to be more like a Battlefield map than a Halo one. It's just like a massive expansion of a Halo 5 map, but I love it, it's great. Mark 4 is nostalgia, but I actually like the Rikshasa core best. Wish they added a chest place that gives it type of back. Yeah, I love Rikshasa. If I drop this to pick that up, they're gonna know where I am. But I want that shotgun. I need someone to pick me up. Mirage core with ODST gear is my favourite. That's fair. I'm a bit 50-50 on Mirage. I think Mirage has the potential to look really good, but a lot of the time, I'm just not a huge fan. I think it's the legs. The legs look kind of weird to me. But like Mirage is a good core. I do like Mirage sometimes. It's an okay core. It's fine. But no, like I think most of the armament scheme looks really good. I have Half-Life 2. It's just there though. Should be able to return that. We have players over there, right? I think they're on a fire, but we should be able to return that. Come on, we got that. Get that back. Come on, we got that team. Come on. Oh my god! Yeah, the Falcon would go so hard on this map. No, don't flip it! No, it would have been it's perfect turret position. It's perfect turret position. Don't flip it, don't flip it. It's not a perfect turret position, it's terrible. It was fine, but now it's been moved. Is that Lou's asking to join? I'd assume so. I'll go on a sec, Armstrong. Okay. Oh, hang on. Let's do this. Fly, my friend, fly! Oh, I haven't posted the daily. I should do that now. I just saw Armstrong's message in my group chat. Good flying, soldier. So John Cena's. Oh, I'm not reading. I was reading Discord notifications. These snipers are little rats. Damn. Damn it! Come on! Come on! Nice, Armstrong, nice. Let's play over that. I need weapons. I need more bullets! I need more bullets! Armstrong! Look out! Did I post a daily? Hang on, sorry. I'm getting so bad at it at the minute. I was about to say, oh no, I didn't post it yesterday. Yesterday was Tuesday, Leon. Was that my man in the sky? Let's fly! I do want to, so after this I want to play the Husky Raid map we tried last week by Halcyon and Stylix, because it's pretty good, and they've made some changes to it, so I thought we'll check those out. Now, Husky Raid with this many players is going to be a chaotic mess, but I'm not one to back away from a challenge. Why do we keep down here? Just take me up top. Just take me up top. What are you doing? Oh, wait, they have the flag. Oh, my bad. Whoopsie daisy. Damn. This ended up taking such a 180. I'm an idiot! I'm an idiot! You just hit 3 new Aratus lines? Well played, team. Well played, team. Come on. Great job, fellas. Right, Stylix in the lobby, ain't he? Stylix. It should be on his files, I would assume. Profile, view files. It's not. Balls. I can never remember the name of the map. How recently did I play it? Right, let's make sure the teams are balanced. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there should be 8 on both. We will make some slight changes to the teams. Just to try and balance everything out. See if this makes a difference. Oh, so we're on a very different mode this time. I've just realised this is still set to public with 24 players. So. Just wait till it gets to 24 players. This game's going to go swimmingly. True. You calling us trash? What? What? Literally just moved some players from the losing team to the winning team, and some players from the winning team to the losing team to see if it makes an overall difference. We want the matches being close, you know? Sorry, I know it's really rude to eat and talk. I'm sorry. When do I rank up in the Discord? The more messages you send, the more you get XP. That does not mean you're not good at game. Damn. All down here is playable space, by the way. Ah, damn it! Yeah, that was the plan. I thought if it's already going to be chaotic, we might as well make it super chaotic. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Super chaotic, because it's super husky, right? I did not see you. The highest I ever gotten ranked, since I saw it got mentioned. Something right now. No, it's so close to 8K. Come on. By the way, 8K, we will be doing the free-for-all tournament, 32 players, sign-ups, obviously, all of that information will be in the Discord, 32 players, free-for-all tournament. I missed? Are you kidding me? Small-scale desert bus, true. I'm washed. At the beginning of the stream, I was like, we're so back, and now it's so over. Yeah, we're almost 8K, so cool stuff. When we do get to 10K, I know we're still a little while off that, but when we do get to 10k, I'm bringing the Spartan rankings back for 10k. It won't be for 11k, but it'll be for 10k. We'll have another Spartan rating thing, because I know you all loved those. And it will be a video again, as opposed to a stream. Because I know, although a lot of people enjoyed the stream, rating people's spawns for like 4 hours in one night, and I know it'll be even longer for the 10k one. I'm not ready for that, man. At least with a video, I can do it bit by bit. It will take longer to come out, unfortunately, but I can promise the end result will be worth it. It'll be a long video, and I'm gonna like sprinkle in like machinima segments, and I'm gonna get a bunch of cameos from other creators. Like, I'm gonna make it a huge thing, because I want it to not just be, oh look guys, I'm rating your spawns. I want it to be a genuinely enjoyable video. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Granted, again, that's at 10k. That is a while off. I'm washed. So like I've got stuff planned. I've got some like really fun videos planned too, but like some of those are gonna be really time consuming, so I've not had a chance to work on any of them yet. But we do have this week the TV show video tomorrow, and then the rest of the next part of the I Made Your Spawns thing, which I know people are also looking forward to. Normal signups for free-for-all will be available. Keep an eye on the Discord for that. I haven't got like a date planned for when the tournament will be yet, or when the signups will be. But like when we hit 8k, that's when I'll start revealing more details. Throughout this week, I will start revealing more details, because I need to make sure I've definitely got the map list and everything compiled. Obviously, it's one of them. It's first come, first serve, with it being 32. And there is a couple of people who were on priority, just down to the fact that they were supposed to be in the last ones, but there was like a miscommunication error with times and dates and teams. Obviously, I don't want to not include people, but once signups are full, signups are full. I saw a striker sidekick in here somewhere. I don't like spawn killing, I'm sorry, I'm leaving. But it's so scary, what else do I do? Maybe I'll finally join one? What, the tournament or the spawn ranking? 9k subs, like I know I've spoken about 8k and 9k, 8k and 10k. We're not doing a tournament for 9k, we're not doing a Spartan rating for 9k. I don't know what I'm going to do to celebrate that. I'm gonna try and work on some like big video thing. I have like a few video projects that I want to work on that I think would be like a cool way to celebrate it, maybe, but it's not gonna be like the usual things we do, just because they get boring really fast, and a lot of people kind of lose sight at what the point is. A lot of people get angry over the tournaments if they don't win, or if the tournament specifications and settings don't quite like fall under their needs. The whole point is A, to celebrate the milestone, and B, to celebrate the community. So like, and that applies to both the Spartan ratings and the tournaments. That is the point for both of them. And it's like with the Spartan ratings, I would have people getting mad if they didn't win, and it's like that kind of defeats the purpose anyway. You're not entering this to win, you're entering this because it's a celebration with the community. And then again, the tournaments, same logic sort of applies. Like, you know, people get mad if, I know someone got angry because they were against an Onyx player in the semi-finals. There's no one else for you to go up against. There's nothing I can do. How does Spartan ratings work? Basically, when we reach 10k, both on Discord and Twitter, I will open up submissions. people will send pictures of their spawns, and then I will save all those submissions. I will record the audio while I go through and rate them from 1 to 10. The winners will get credits, etc., etc. Like, it's just like a big thing. We've done 5 of them. Did one for 1K, 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K. The first 3 were videos, and the second 2 were streams. All of that is up on the channel. There is a whole playlist with just the spawn rating videos, so if you do want to check them out, if you are newer to the channel, because I guess that's something I kind of forget. A lot of people, I talk about these spawn ratings, there's a lot of people now that don't even know what they are because they weren't in them. But if you are curious, there is a whole playlist on the channel if you want to just check them out, just to see what the whole deal is. Yeah. My favourite part of the stream is getting killed by you, then watching myself die 2 seconds later. It's great because I hate it. But as a member of the community, my victory is the only appropriate celebration. Yeah, that's fair. But like it does get on my nerves when people like get angry and stuff about like if they don't win the tournament or if their spawn doesn't get the rating they deserve. It's like at the end of the day, if I'm ranking someone's spawns, I don't have to give everyone a 10 out of 10. Where would the fun in that be? Like, I have different tastes, and I make it very clear every single time I do one of those spawn ratings. If you like your own spawn, that's good. I'm not going to tell you you're not allowed to have that look. It's just based on what I personally think. So if like there's something I would personally change to improve it, I will talk about that. But that doesn't mean you have to do that, because you're not making your spawns for me, you're making them for you. You know what I mean? And it's just like a celebration to, like, oh, we reached this milestone and I want to be able to celebrate my community. So a way to do that is to talk about everyone's spawns. And then, like, yeah, with the tournaments, people complain if they go against players that are better than them. Like, there's nothing I can do about that, man. There is nothing I can do. Just practice more, I guess. I know it's not that simple. I know it's not that simple, but, like, people get mad at me as if there's anything I can do. I did do a much better job at balancing the starter brackets for the last tournament. And then from there, I sort of look at the performance of each team and think, okay, who do I put up against who next? Like, what I did last time, I asked everyone what their rank is in ranked, which I know isn't necessarily the best way to gauge someone's skill, but it worked. By the way, just want to say again, I think this map's really good. It would be really cool if we got this matchmaking at some point. Right, what do we do next? 4 rockets per spawn in doubles. That's fair, but like, the settings are kept relatively casual because casual events. I don't want it to become some hyper competitive thing because that again kind of defeats the purpose of it. It's supposed to be a tournament for people that aren't necessarily as skilled, which isn't me trying to imply that anyone's bad at the game. But, like, it's just supposed to be sort of like a... This is for everyone, not just this is for the best people in the world. What do we do next? How are you feeling about Sabotage on 3 Chimera Boogaloo? I think it's, like, people are getting way too angry about it. Try Guilty Spark. Let's have a gander. Let's have a gander. I'll talk about more about the Chimera events in a sec. Guilty Spot 2, that one. It's 4v4. We have too many people for that. I know we just did Husky Raid, but that works for 24. I don't know if this does. Oh, you know what? Let's do an Infection. I haven't played Infection in so long. Let's find a map we can play on Infection. Do we think Breaker would work for Infection? I think it would. There's a map called Dead Space. Oh, hang on. I'll read everything in chat in a sec. Let me just make sure. Let's turn vehicles off. Let's give that a go. Refuge would be awesome for infection. Refuge. Why can I not remember what refuge? Oh, refuge! Yes, of course. Yeah, we might give that a go in a minute. Hot potato. Oh, crap. Yeah, sorry. I did read that. We'll have a look at them in. It's breaking for infection. I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably. I think to spice up the Spartan fashion show is to give it a theme. Create a separate ranking for someone to make Spartan using only free cosmetics. The problem with that is it would get very boring to rate hundreds of Spartans that follow the same theme. You would have a lot of people that look way too similar. The whole point is people enter their own Spartan, not like a Spartan build that I'm telling them to make. Like it's their Spartan, it's their personal creation, and that's what's special about it. You know what I mean? Like it's the things that they've made, and I'm looking at what the community has made, not something that I'm telling them to make. And for tournaments, you can make separate brackets for lower tier. Just a suggestion. Well, I mean, it's one of them. Like I can't have two separate tournaments going on for two groups of players. Last time I did balance it at the beginning brackets. We had, if players were in Platinum, they'd be paired up against other Platinum players. If people were in Onyx, they'd be paired up against other Onyx players. They were kept fair. The brackets were kept fair. Obviously, later on in the tournament, that's going to change because as more and more people get disqualified, there's less people to put you up against. So chances are, you might be a Platinum player, but you likely will go up against an Onyx player if you're in the semi-finals and they're the only there's only 4 other people left. So there's not much I can do about it there. You think we should hope for more cross-core PCs? I think next could be gloves. But I think most of the stuff that becomes cross-core from now probably won't be as exciting. Oh, you know what? Sorry. I should have increased the amount of infected. Let me end the game a sec, because having 2 star infected for this is not fair. We need coatings finished for cross-core. Yeah, but they're working on that bit by bit. Let's do 5 star infected. You know what? How do I... Settings... Infection settings... Where's the infected loadouts? Beta infected. Where's the equipment? Am I stupid? I want to make it where the beta infected have thrusters. Oh, no, we'll just leave it as it is. We'll just leave it as it is. Infection team. No, it's fine. It's fine. Give all infected skewers, it's only fair. Break the best map, no cap. Yeah. I don't dislike it as much as I used to. If they do cross-core chest plates, I can see certain ones being locked. Yeah, I think certain chest pieces will only be for a specific core, because a lot of them are designed to fit that specific core. I think certain ones, like the ODST chest piece, could fit on multiple, but I don't think it could fit on all of them because of the different shapes that a lot of the cores have. Welcome back, Crimson. When we get in, can you rate my drip? Sure. I just want to see them make chest pieces match cutting. Yes! By the way, if you consider streaming other games, Helldive's pretty popular right now. I started working on Helldive's video, but it's one of those games I don't really want to play it on my own, and I rely on having people on to stream it with. As far as the video goes, I recorded my initial thing in the game. I've played a lot of the game off. Well, not recording, because again, it's having people on. But my audio is so scuffed when I'm on with other people, and I don't want to push out bad content. But when I first played the game, I was also half asleep. So there's nothing really entertaining, and it would just be a really boring video. And again, with a lot of other streams, the problem is, when I stream other games, the the viewership tends to be down massively. Not that that in itself is an issue. I will happily stream with only 4 people, as long as people are regularly chatting, if that makes sense. Because if not, if people aren't talking on a stream, then there's no point streaming. Because then I have to try and be more entertaining. I'm just talking to myself, and when I have to sort of focus on streaming and not just playing the game, I don't enjoy the game as much. But there's people to talk to, it becomes a much more enjoyable experience. Whether there's 20 people or whether there's just 5. As long as there is people actively talking, then it's more enjoyable. But sometimes when I do stream, it's like, I streamed Reach the other week. And the viewership compared to an Infinite stream was massively down. And people will come in at the beginning and they'll talk and stuff. But once those people stop talking, it just kind of ends up feeling a bit depressing, because it's like, you know, I don't really feel like streaming right now anymore. Damn, there we go. Do you play on Xbox or PC? I play on Xbox. I think there's basic ammo pouches from Mark 5B. Could be a nice start for cross-core chest pieces. Potentially, yeah. But yeah, it's like, obviously, like I say, I don't stream for the viewership. I don't really gain anything from streaming. I do it for fun and to engage with the community. And if there isn't people tuning into the stream, then I can't engage with my community, which then kind of defeats the purpose of streaming, if that makes sense. Like I say, like, you know, I know a lot of streamers will talk about their arse all the time and be like, oh, I don't stream for the money, I don't stream for the views. I genuinely don't. At the end of the day, if I was doing content for views, I'd be playing every popular game and trying to milk those as much as I could. Instead, I sit there making shop videos on Infinite. Like I'm not like in this for the money. You know what I mean? But like, you know, I stream for fun. That's why I don't do it super regularly anymore. Because if I'm not enjoying streaming, then I don't want to stream. And I don't. I just don't stream. If I'm not having fun, I don't stream. So, like that ends up being the problem. Like I streamed Spider-Man 2 when that came out. I streamed my entire playthrough. I streamed Tears of the Kingdom, all of that when that came out. Entire playthrough, both of those playlists on the channel as well. And I attempted to stream Starfield, but Starfield isn't a fun game to stream because the opening for that game is very slow. So that was not fun. So I didn't stream my entire playthrough. I played it like twice on stream, and then I played the rest of the game, sat there in my pajamas. But I mean, I might stream Helldivers, but I need to get a group of people on first. And the problem is most of the people that I play it with don't get on until like really late, which at that point I can't really stream because everyone's asleep. So it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one sort of managing streaming what games and like when to stream them and stuff. Single player games, it's easy. I can stream that whenever I want, which is why with Tears of the Kingdom and Spider-Man I just played them whenever. If Magpie is so good, why isn't there a Magpie 2? True! What's next for you, bro? Anything you'd like to stream this year? I don't know. What games are out this year that I'm looking forward to? I can't think of anything. I don't know. Right now, I don't really plan on much other than Halo content. I'm enjoying I'm enjoying most of the stuff that I'm making. I'm enjoying talking about the game. Sometimes it can be very draining when I make a video and all the comments are just telling me that I'm the reason that Halo died. But that aside, for the most part, like I'm enjoying what I'm doing, so I'm gonna stick at it for now. I do want to mix things up. There is other stuff I want to explore. I'm washed. Oh my god. I want to do more machinima stuff. Obviously, I've been really busy with uni, so scripting, getting people to do voice lines for machinimas isn't the easiest thing in the world. But I would like to do more machinima stuff. Hopefully, something this week. Not this week. Next week. I would like to be able to push a machinima out. But aside from that, I don't know. And there's someone up here with camera. Do you think the next Halo game will come out? I'm not gonna answer that. I'm not gonna answer that. Anyway. Yeah, I do kind of want to do a Helldivers video, but it's getting good footage. That's the problem with the video. I don't want to be pushing out like an hour-long Helldivers video and nothing happens. I would rather condense all that down into like a 10-15 minute thing, and it's like best bits. Like it's just an enjoyable piece of content rather than me sitting there silently like I normally do until I get killed by one of my own teammates and then I get angry and then I sit there silently again for the next 15 minutes. Like that wouldn't be fun. That wouldn't be fun. But the problem is as well when I go on with other people because the audio's scuffed because I don't like wearing headsets and I don't have a headset for my PC and their audio comes through the monitor which is then picked up by the microphone. It sounds really echoey and like talking through a microwave. It's very difficult to make that stuff good. What I hope for the next Halo game is PvE story stuff. You have helped the Halo community. If not, then your channel wouldn't be growing. And Mimblets wouldn't be shouting you out for making quality videos. Keep up the great work. Don't listen to the hits. Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Nah, I mean, I don't let comments get me down and stuff. Sometimes they do get on my nerves. I'm not gonna shy away from that. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm this impenetrable field of manliness that can't be upset by anything. But it's more so like it gets on my nerves because it's very clear when you get an angry comment from someone that didn't watch the video. Like the latest video where I spoke about the TV show. I do want to take some time to talk about the TV show, to be honest. The latest video I spoke about the TV show. The title is that the newest episode was almost perfect. And in the video, I described that I do have my fair share of issues with the episode. I can't talk about it too much because it would be going into spoiler territory, and I try to keep my videos on the show mostly spoiler-free. I do delve into somewhat spoilery topics of the episode, but I try to keep the videos as spoiler-free as possible because, quite frankly, I know a lot of people want to enjoy watching the show. I know a lot of people want it to be a fresh experience. They want to go into it fresh, not really knowing much. So I didn't really talk about most of the stuff that I disliked because the stuff I disliked would be spoiling it. But I titled the video that it was almost perfect, and I spoke about how there was a lot of stuff that I really enjoyed. I think a lot of the stuff in that episode was done really well, and it respects a lot about the franchise. But then there was also a lot in the episode that I didn't like and that could have been done much better. People have seen the title and have just assumed that I'm, like, gobbling up any garbage that's thrown my way, and that I loved everything about the episode, and that I thought it was the best piece of Halo media to ever exist. And it's so apparent that people didn't watch the video before commenting, because I make it very... I go into detail why some of the parts in the show, like the stuff that I enjoyed, why it was good. No worries, Gungnir. Cheers for stuff, my mate. I talk about this, like... As far as the stuff I disliked, there were certain characters that died, one of which I don't think should have, because of the games. Is this a safe space to talk about spoilers? Has everyone seen the episode? Is everyone here, like, okay if I talk about spoilers in the show? I will check before I stop talking about it. I hope Noble Team makes a cameo in the Halo show. I haven't seen episode 4 yet. I don't think they will. You haven't seen episode 4? Okay, that's fine, Stylix. I just won't talk about it. I won't talk about it. It's fine. But what I will say is, like, there's a thing that happens in the show. There's a few moments in the episode that I really disliked, like heavily disliked. I thought it was really stupid. But then there's a lot in the show that I thought was really good. I thought the action scenes were great. I thought they felt grounded, they felt gritty, they felt personal. They were done extremely well. I like that they've conveyed the strength of a Spartan outside of their armour, because then it destroys this perception that people have where Spartans are literally nothing without their suits, which has obviously never been true, but people don't understand that. And I think it's cool showing what they're capable of without the armour. I think that's great. Peach is joking, by the way. Kai doesn't die in the episode. But, like, at the end of the day, I want the show to be a strong adaptation of the games. That's what I want it to be. But, quite frankly, because of Season 1, it's never going to adapt everything the way I want them to. But I think there's a lot of stuff that the show is doing right, and it does clearly care about the source material. Like, at the end of the day, new showrunner, new writers that clearly care about the source material. But they also have to wrap up all the stuff that happened in Season 1, and they can't just retcon it all. So, there's going to be things that I'm not happy about, but I think they are handling a lot of stuff much, much better, and there is some really cool stuff that they're doing in the show, and I'm enjoying it. I hated Season 1. I hated it with a burning passion. But this season, I'm enjoying. Like, again, I have my gripes with it. It's far from perfect. It is far from perfect. But there's a lot of stuff in this season that I am really enjoying. And hopefully I keep enjoying it, you know what I mean? It's hard to see it's a show from source material, just like the Avatar Netflix show, but you have to acknowledge when directing it. It's done. Yeah. I'm confused to how they have Gen 3 Mark 6. Yeah, I think that they are technically wearing Mark 4. As stupid as that sounds, because it is clearly Gen 3 Mark 6. That is extremely apparent. But if we go to Kai's helmet, it says there that it's Mark 4, right? Mark 4B. That is Mark 4. I'm not being stupid, am I? Yeah. Kai, Riz, Vanix helmets say that they are Mark 4 helmets. Therefore, the armor in the show, Mark 4. Just a variation of Mark 4, hence why it looks different. Again, really stupid, because it's clearly Gen 3 Mark 6. We all know it's Gen 3 Mark 6. It's really stupid. It would make more sense if they were wearing Mark 4 or Mark 5. The thing is, Infinite, when the show was being made, was the newest game. They want to sort of have that cross-like, you know, we want people to watch the show to play the game. Or vice versa. So they make things recognizable. That's why Atriox was in Season 1. That's why Cortana honestly looks more like the weapon than she does Cortana. It's because, like, I mean, this has never been confirmed, and it's mostly just speculation on my behalf, but I think it's very apparent that that is why everything is the way it is. What? Hit Mark with a hammer. Yeah, the Mark 4 and 4 yeah, that's true. That's true. But yes, that is why the armor looks the way it does, because it is Mark 4. They haven't said it's Mark 4, but based on the fact that the helmets in Infinite say that they're Mark 4, I'm assuming they're Mark 4. It would be really cool if after this season, Chief gets his Mark 5 armor, even though to everyone else that would seem like his armor has regressed, which, you know, but I think that would be cool. I would like to see that, because it would be cool to see live action Mark 5. And hey, in the trailers we see Spartan 3. Oh, sorry, Armstrong. I assumed you were trying to kill me because you started shooting at me. In the trailer we see Mark 3 Spartan. It's Spartan 3s with. Sorry, I had to teabag you all. No worries. See that. Yeah, it's like a variation of Mark 4, isn't it? But yeah, like it's weird, it's dumb, but oh well. It's far from the biggest issue that I have with the show. It is far from the biggest issue I have with the show. Chief's helmet, I don't know if it's just me, but I think Chief's helmet looks a bit better this season. He had like a weird thing on his neck, like that made the helmet look really fat, and it was like looked like one of the worst versions of the Mark 6 helmet ever. Like I kind of hated it, but this time around it looks better. You were gonna try and ninja me? Come on, man. Come on. I knew someone was coming behind me. Yeah, but like I said, I have my issues with the show. I'm going to obviously talk about the next episode when it comes out tomorrow. But yeah, you know. I'm looking forward to doing a video talking about the season when it's all out. And I can talk about all of the problems I have with it then. Because that will be like a spoilery review, and I'll be like, hey, this thing happened and I didn't like this, and this thing happened and I didn't like that, but that thing also happened and that was kind of cool. But yeah. It's certainly a thing that exists. I'm glad it's getting better. It's not perfect, but it's getting better. Please! Please! I let you live! I let you live! Why would you do that to me? I was really hoping that you go and kill the Wraith. No mercy, Magpie. No, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. You'll never be forgiven for this. I've never played Majora's Mask. But I do have Song of Healing, I think, in my Spotify playlist. Because it's a banger. Magnum or Sidekick? I prefer the Magnum, but I also really like the Sidekick. I think right now, like, I know a lot of people say they want the Magnum to be added to Infinite. I don't. And I say that as someone who loves the Magnum, and I use it every chance I get. I use it in Halo 2, where the Magnum is like one of the worst guns in the game. I love the Magnum. But if they added the Magnum, we would have yet another kinetic precision weapon, pairing up with the Sidekick, the Bandit Evo, the Commando, and the battle rifle. And we don't need it, you know? Oh, and the Mangler. I guess the Mangler counts too, right? I have a hunch they will make a Quanta spawn. I don't know. I mean, you could be right, but I don't really think they've given any indication that they do that. Unless maybe they make her spawn 3? Because does she fit in that age bracket? I feel like she fits in that age bracket, yeah. So that's a possibility, I guess. That'd definitely probably make her a bit more interesting, at least. Although I do think even she's been a more enjoyable character in this season. I know a lot of people still obviously really dislike it, and I get that, but I do think the hate in Season 2 is much less deserved than it was in Season 1. Because... Brain's shutting down on me again, sorry. Like, I think the stuff they've been doing with her this season is a lot more interesting. Like, the stuff she had going on in Season 3, she was kind of cool. Like, she was kind of cool. I know a lot of people, like, it does feel like a strange development of her character, considering what she was like in the first season. But, like, I can see why she would have gone, like, to this point. Based on the stuff that had happened to her character. Her entire home planet has been glassed. You are not going to be the same after that. She watched her entire family get killed by the Covenant, and then finds out that her planet has been glassed, and that everything she'd done was for nothing. What would you like to see return more, Griff Ball or Castle Wars? Griff Ball. I feel like 343 will make the Magnum weapon model for the Sidekick. Yeah, that'd work. I'd like that. I would like the Halo 2 Magnum specifically because I think that fits the most for the Sidekick. What's your prediction for the next Halo game? That people are gonna be angry. feels like they're trying to make you care more about Halsey this season, where they want you to hate her in season 1. Yeah, hey Magpie, I'm getting back on soon. Oh, no worries, mate. That's sweet. Sweet. Yeah, like, I find it weird. Like, Halsey is not a likable person. She is a terrible, terrible person. Her work is necessary, but she's an awful person. It's like her getting all sad over watching Reach get destroyed. I don't think she'd care. In all honesty. Like, she's horrible. Should have shot more. Do you think Halo 5 will age well? I think it already has. I think it already has. I wouldn't say Halo 5's graphics are better. I think there are some things in Halo 5 that look really good. But I think there's a lot in Infinite that looks a lot better. Halo 5's art style is also much better than Halo 5's. But I think saying that Halo 5 is much better graphically in some areas is just kind of untrue. I guess they're not necessarily like that similar, but that different. But Halo 4 is hated on way too much. Way too much. I actually really enjoy Halo 4. It's funny because a lot of people will blame Halo 4 as like the downfall of a Halo. A lot of the stuff that people complained about in Halo 4 was introduced in Reach. Loadouts, Reach. Sprint, Reach. Like, sure, it had Ordnance, which was kind of stupid. I do find the criticism that it's like a Call of Duty clone absolutely insane. Because it doesn't play anything like Call of Duty. Like, at all. Not even close. But it gets called a Call of Duty clone, which I find insane. And although I don't like the loadouts and I don't like the Ordnance, do I think it ruins it as a Halo game? No. I think that the criticisms that it gets are so blown out of proportion. I think my biggest issue with Halo 4 is the art style. I don't hate how the game looks. I would just have preferred had it looked more like Halo 3. But I love Halo 4. The campaign in it's great too. Can we do BTB? How many? We have 15 players. I can't search for BTB with that many. No, I think Halo 5's a great looking game. I do think like the thing is, I think a great example is Forge and how much better Forge maps in Infinite look as opposed to Forge maps in Halo 5. And I think a lot of the dev-made maps in Infinite are much more visually interesting. Not so much the Warzone maps compared to the BTB ones. I prefer Halo 5 Warzone maps to Halo Infinite BTB. But arena maps, I think Infinite's arena maps are much better. I think they are much more visually interesting. I think they look better visually. The way that like some of the reflections and stuff work on Infinite, I think are great. There is some stuff in Halo 5 that, yeah, is better, like water physics and explosions. That is true in some areas. But like I do think as a whole, Infinite looks better, and it is much more like impressive. Inheritor into it. That's not the game, that's the map, we just speak more of that. Where is the map? The mode. This fans Halo Battle Royale 11 plays with Inheritor game mode. I can't find the game mode. It's there. Solos. Hit 3 explosions with the best ammo. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. I do think some of the explosions could have a bit more flair to them in Infinite. I do think that is something that it is missing. But then at the same time, I think some of them look good. Like when the Phantoms blow up in the campaign and stuff. I think they look better in the campaign than they do in Firefight. Maybe it's just been that long since I've blown up a Phantom in the campaign. Let's do a fashion show. Yeah. But no, Halo 5's Forge is so far, and Halo 5's Forge at the time was really, really impressive, but compared to Infinite, it's got nothing, man. Do you think Assassinations will ever make it to Infinite? I don't know. I would like them to, but I think, from my understanding, the models aren't, like, rigged in a way where Assassinations would be a very easy thing to set up. I think they'd be very time-consuming and very difficult. And it does sound like Assassinations probably never got considered for Infinite because of, from my understanding, because competitive players complained. I know damn well there would be more to it than just competitive players complaining about it. I think it's more so how it affects gameplay flow, but I think there's ways that they could implement Assassinations and it would be completely fine. And you'd think with Infinite having the sort of monetization that it does, that Assassinations would be something you'd want to include, because that's more things you can monetize. I could see them bringing Assassinations back in future titles. I think Infinite could use a weekly action sack rotational playlist based on the highest rated community custom maps. The problem is for that, and I don't think I'm allowed to talk about it too much, that there is a lot that goes into getting a map from Forge to matchmaking. There is a lot that we had to work on for Diminished to get that ready for matchmaking. So I don't think that's something they could do weekly. That is why we don't get new Forge maps added every week, because it is a massive undertaking, and 343 do have a lot of thingy to play in that. A lot of people seem to just think a map is made by someone in the community and then 343 add it to the game, and there's no communication between it. There's a lot that goes into it. It is not as simple as people seem to believe it is. So that's not something they'd be able to viably do it weekly. If Five's Rex system eliminated FOMO, gave you the option to grind for credits, but also purchase credits. It didn't have FOMO, but it was still sort of designed in a way where it was like, it was very pay to win. That's the difference. Although you could unlock that stuff for free, you would be grinding for ages. And the difference is, especially if you avidly played Warzone, and a lot of packs would just give you stuff for Warzone as opposed to the cosmetics that you want. It was pay to win. Like, you would have to, if you wanted to have the best gear for Warzone, you would either be playing the game all the time, or you'd be spending a lot of money on the game. I still don't have, like, the Hannibal Scorpion unlocked. But I find they get compared a lot, and I don't think it's very fair for them to be compared as much as they are in the way that they are, because Halo 5's monetization, although things seem cheaper and better because you could earn them for free, Halo 5 also had a very pay-to-win system, which only applies to a certain game mode. I think it's a bit broken. Okay. That's debatable of being paid to win, because you had to level up in Warzone to unlock the higher level. Like, yeah, but at the end of the day, you'd still get to those high levels regardless, and the people that spent more money would have more ranks. And it's not fully up for debate, down to the fact that it's like you had the versions of the weapons with scopes that didn't require, like, some of them required to level up, some of them didn't require to level up that much. You'd have better weapon variants to start the match with. Like, it's not really as much of a debate as you might assume, because, like, at the end of the day, you spend more money on the game, you have better stuff. Yes, you have to get to a certain rec level in the match to use that stuff, but you still have access to more things than other players would. You would still have more banshees, more ghosts, more the random ones that you could get. You would still have more scorpions, more mantises. You would have more. So therefore, I'm not saying you can't do fine without spending money on it, but if you spent more money, you would have more. Like, I'm not trying to say you had to spend money on Halo 5 in order to play well or in order to win. I didn't spend a ton on Halo 5. I definitely brought a gold pack here and there. Most of the stuff I unlocked was just through playing the game. But that doesn't mean that people that spent more wouldn't have more, because you would. That is how the game was designed. That is how it was set up. That is the incentive to buy rec packs. If you play Warzone, oh, you want the new Oni Wasp that we brought out? Buy a bunch of gold rec packs and you'll have loads of them that you can use in the map. Yeah, you have to get to rec level 6 to use it, but it's not that hard. It really isn't that hard. Sorry, I coughed as I was talking. I would love Warzone to come back, but I think the rec system, rather than being something you spend money on, set it up more of like, think Star Wars Battlefront 2, how the points work in the supremacy mode, the points that you earn through the match by getting points, and you spend those in that match to get the items, as opposed to you have to buy packs to unlock them. You could get them for free in packs, but if you wanted to own them so you could keep getting them consistently, you would have to buy more. At the end of the day, it wasn't just you unlocked the certificates and then you had infinite access to it. You had to keep getting them out of packs. I mean, even if you have the certificates, even if you were given the certificate for free, if you wanted more of that wasp, you still had to buy more packs. Therefore, someone that spends more money on the game has more Hannibal wasps. You know what I mean? Kind of like kill streaks in Call of Duty, similar to Battlefront tab. Yes, yeah, somewhat. From what I played, Halo 5 rec packs were way better than Infinite Shop now. It's really not like, it's not a simple argument. It's not like just like one's better than the other, because I feel like both of them have too many layers in order to just say one is better. Infinite is more expensive, and you also have no way to earn the credits for free. 2 points to Halo 5. But Infinite, you know exactly what you're getting when you spend money on the game. Therefore, you won't feel like you've wasted money if you don't get something you want. And also, no pay to win elements. Therefore, 2 points to Infinite. Like, Halo 5's packs were more like loot boxy. You buy a gold pack, you don't know what you're getting in that gold pack. You buy a silver pack, you don't know what you're getting in that silver pack. If you were trying to get the Helios Skrill helmet, I know originally it was Beat Halo 2 on Legendary, they added 2 variants of it that you could get in packs. If you wanted the Helios Skrill helmet, you would have to buy multiple gold packs because you're not guaranteed to get that straight away. You could buy a gold pack and you could get garbage. You could buy another gold pack, you get garbage. You get a certificate for a legendary beam rifle and a variation of the Mark 6 helmet that just has a different stripe. If you want the stuff you get, if you want specific stuff and you want to get that stuff, you would be buying more packs. Therefore, yeah, it's loot boxes versus bundles. So realistically, sometimes to get a specific piece of armor, you might be spending the same amount that you'd spend on an Infinite Store bundle. Unless, of course, you're playing for free and you don't spend any money on the game, then you're going to get that for free eventually. But the amount of time it takes to grind to unlock all of that stuff, it's going to be so time consuming that by the end of it you'll think, is it even worth it? And that obviously doesn't apply to every piece of armor, because there's no guarantee that it's going to take you forever to get each piece of armor. Sometimes you get the thing you want straight away. But it's more of like a loot boxes versus bundles debate. And in some regards, I do think Infinite's is better, and in some regards, I think Halo 5's is better. The main thing that makes Halo 5's better is that you can earn them for free. And that's the biggest thing that Halo 5 has over Infinite, that in a lot of ways makes Halo 5 better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's just search. Was unlocking the DMR skin before the actual DMR. Because I've officially changed my opinion. I mean, I don't want to necessarily be changing someone's opinion. Like, if you think the Halo 5 packs are better, that's completely fine. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong. Even though it kind of sounds like I'm telling people they're wrong. Which, I apologise, I'm not trying to come off as condescending in any capacity. But yeah, loot boxes are cheaper, bundles you're guaranteed to get. Like, at the end of the day, the Ypsilon bundle, 1,800 credits. That is almost, for me, because I have Game Pass Ultimate, that is about 15 quid. For that, I could get Halo 5 gold packs for about £2.50. I could get what? Sorry, my math ain't mathing. I could get 6 gold packs. And I would probably feel like I've got much more in those gold packs than I have in Infinite, because I'd be getting all the wrecks, I'd be getting different pieces of armor. But the thing is, I'm not guaranteed to get what I want out of those gold packs. Whereas with the Ypsilon, I can look at the Ypsilon bundle and think, the helmet's okay, the helmet attachment's decent, the shoulder pads, not a huge fan, the coating's okay, you get these emblems, you get this, and this. Do I really want to spend my money on that? And I can decide before I purchase it if what I'm getting is worth it or not, and whether or not I like those items. I don't get that privilege with a gold pack because I don't know what I'm getting in that gold pack, therefore I don't know if I'm going to like what I get in that gold pack. You grind, like, say 3 matches of Warzone or Warzone Firefight. You buy a gold pack, and then in the gold pack you get absolutely nothing you want. And again, that doesn't happen every time, but it happens a lot because Halo 5 has so much stuff, you're not guaranteed to get what you want in every single pack. But like, you grind all those matches, and then you might just end up getting complete garbage. And then you just feel like you've just wasted your time. And then, the cycle repeats itself. And I think like that's why in a lot of ways I do prefer Infinite's bundles, because I have that sort of I can decide beforehand if I want to buy that thing before I spend my money on it. You know what I mean? Which I like having that. I like having that option. But at the same time, Infinite's bundles are really expensive. Now, another benefit is Infinite's customization is a lot better. Sure, Halo 5 lets you pick your colours. Infinite lets you change everything. Helmet attachments, shoulder pads, chest attachments. Like, Infinite is Halo Reach customization with more. I find it insane when people tell me that Reach has better customization, when in reality the only thing Reach has over Infinite is the fact that you can change colours. And yes, choosing your own colours is better than the coating system. It is. That doesn't mean the coating system itself is bad. I have grown to like it more as time has gone on. I do think there should be more free coatings. I do think there should be more free coatings that you can earn. I think there should be more default ones to give players more options. That has increased quite a bit over time. Compared to Season 1, we have a lot more. I think they've probably doubled the amount of default coatings since Season 1. And, like, at the end of the day, I would prefer to be able to just choose my own colours. My main colour scheme in every Halo game is almost always black and green. If I want black and green in this game, I have to get Deathly Poison, which I can only use on the Mark 7 and the Mark 4. If I want other options, I have to buy either the Optic coating or the Quadrant one on Mirage, or, like, I have to buy another coating in order to get the colour scheme I want. To be fair, there is now Steel Sage, or whatever it's called. Those ones they added in Season 3 that were like grey with a secondary colour. I wish they'd added more of those, like a yellow one and a purple one, and I do wish there was more of those. And I'm not a huge fan of the shade of green on that coating. Steel Sage, is it called Steel Sage? I can't remember. But point is, in every other game I can just pick my colour. I can just choose it. I don't have to spend money in order to get the colours I want. I can just choose it. But then, at the same time, in this game I can also choose my helmet. I can choose the specific helmet attachment I want to put on my helmet. I can change the coating, I can change the visor, I can change each shoulder pad, I can change the gloves, the knee pads, the utility piece, the wrist attachment. It has more. It has more. Infinite's customization is great. It is really, really good. I love Infinite's customization. That is why most of the time I've spent on this game is in the customization menu. Does that mean I think some of it's better than every other aim. Yeah, in a lot of ways it is. In some ways it isn't. Again, being able to pick your own colour. But I think in almost every other regard, it is an improvement. So I can't really fault it for that. You know what I mean? I keep saying you know what I mean. Sorry, I haven't been reading chat. Don't try and leak the banished doll. I'm not going to talk about the leaks. My planners wait to tell people that wrong and why they should feel third. My plan's a cool kid. Thank you, Armstrong. Piss always liked Brutes more than Elite, so I'm really happy someone's game. Yes, this is Zanzibar. But gold packs guaranteed permanent unlocks, and if you don't get what you want, it'll increase the odds in the next pack. That is also true. That is also true. I love Infinite's customization is perfect. I would say perfect. If I could choose my own colours, then it would be perfect. But I also don't think coatings are as terrible as people used to make out they were. Infinite's customization is cool. Could be better with more options for spot and FX. I would love them to bring the inclement weather one back. Hello there, the beard that steals shiny things. You know, funnily enough, I think I read recently that that's actually a myth, and magpies don't steal shiny things. They just steal stuff. I think it's actually the reverse. They kind of scared of shiny things or something stupid like that. I could be completely wrong. I swear I read something like that once. Sorry, I got itchy nose. But yeah, eventually it's gonna. The thing is though, like Halo 5 has that much in the game that it's gonna take a while. If you want something very specific, it's not always going to take a while. Again, sometimes you're going to get the thing you want straight away, if you're really lucky. But it is completely RNG based, and that's the difference. Infinite, I can look at a bundle and think, do I want this? Yes or no. Halo 5, I get a pack, I get something I don't want, and I think, damn, better luck next time, I guess. And yeah, that's the difference, basically. I say this as someone who has spent a lot of money on both. I think I said earlier that I didn't spend a ton of money on gold packs. That's probably a lie. Granted, at the time I didn't earn my own money, so maybe not a lie. Probably more than I should have. I think I actually spent more on Halo 5 in more recent years. Because the shop that I go to was selling these like really old like keychains from Halo. Well, they're not really old, but there was like these keychains that were released with Halo 5, and you get a gold pack with each one. So I brought a bunch of those just to get the gold packs. It would have been cheaper to just buy the gold packs. I'm an idiot. But I also brought. They did those special like. It was like the green, those special green packs. And you pay a certain amount, you get those packs once a week, or you get 2 a week. And I brought multiple of those. No, I didn't buy multiple of those. I brought that thing. You couldn't buy it multiple times, Leon. But yeah, I brought that. Because it gave me packs. It gave me stuff that I want. Why do I say brought and not bought? I don't know. Accent, I guess. Do I think we'll ever get the Haunted pilot attachment? I think Haunted would most likely get added as a separate helmet. Maybe it would be really cool if it was added in a Halloween event this year. But I feel like it would make more sense if it was a separate helmet, because that way you can still have attachments with it too, which would be cool. Like imagine, so you could use there's the Flood attachment that comes in the Blighter bundle that can be used on most of the Reach helmets. So it'd be cool if it came out as a separate helmet, so I can use the Blighter attachment and make like a really cool Flood spawn that has like a skull in the visor. You can make a really awesome edgy spawn with that. The Needle helmet attachment ever come out? No. Think we'll get classic pistol like how we did assault rifle in the last, but maybe at some point. I do think it's possible. Are we going to win this round? No, it's over, isn't it? They're right there. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. It's over. Nah. GG's. I think the needle attachment is dead. I don't think so. I just think it hasn't released. There's a lot of attachments that haven't released. A lot. Yeah, I wish we could use the kit helmets on the cores. I really do. I really do. Eiffel Tower firefight. Oh. It's on popular maps now. Sweet. Attack best friend shoulder pads. Which ones are they again? Screw it, we'll play another map on here. We'll play another match on here. It's a good map. It's a good map. I've started to like Husky Raid a lot more now. I think, like, at first I was just like, oh, I'm just playing it because you get XP. I'm genuinely starting to like Husky Raid now. Let's do normal Husky Raid this time. Make some changes to the team though, because we got like wiped last game. Should be fine. This map again. It's a good map, and I mean, I spoke about this quite a bit in the last stream. Obviously, I've been working. Oh, see you later, elusive. Balls. What options? Public. 20. The people that have been working on it, Stalix and Halcyon, have been keeping me updated on the map progress, and I've been sort of giving them advice and stuff. I feel really bad because I'm not great at forward stuff myself, so I don't know if any of the advice I've been giving them is helpful or not. But they've been working really hard on this map, so I've been like doing my best to help promote it and stuff, and show it off because it's a good map. They worked really hard on it. They have worked really hard on it. I don't like most of these helmets. Oh, that's something that would be in the Halo universe. Are we on about Infinite helmets? Oh, crap. Which one's the tag best friend shoulders? I can't remember. What do they look like? I think most of Infinite helmets are really good. There's a lot more good helmets in Infinite than there is bad ones. Obviously, there is going to be exceptions. And I think a lot of them are just sort of like gimmicky helmets. That, I mean, sometimes I think it's very clear that things are designed to give the devs creative freedom. The Chimera core itself is, like, that's why it's not canon. That's why Yoroi, Eagle Strike, and Chimera aren't canon, because it just allows the devs to do fun things. And sure, they might not be the most Halo-looking armor, but it's not canon, so technically it's not Halo armor. It's armor that's in a game, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's Halo armor. And honestly, I can't fault them for it. If you had to design a bunch of similar looking helmets because they had to fit the Halo art style, I say that knowing, like, I know most of Halo helmets aren't similar anyway. But, like, I don't know, I think Infinite's got some really, really great armor design. I think it has some great armor design. The one with the knife from Spirit of Fire. Oh, I think they look good in Rick's chassis. Other than that, they're not the best. As far as Mark IV shoulders go, they're not the best. Honestly, a lot of the Mark IV shoulders I think should be a bit bigger or curve around the arm a bit more, because a lot of them look like they are barely attached, which kind of annoys me. ULL is one of my favourites. Most people don't like it. I think ULL is fine. I'm not a huge Gungnir fan. I'm sorry. I mean, I like Infinite Gungnir though. I do actually like Infinite Gungnir. Not Stormfall, not Reach Gungnir, but I like Infinite Gungnir. Which I know in itself is a bit of a hot take because Gungnir fans seem to hate Infinite Gungnir. But I kind of prefer it. I honestly don't hate the unmasked version either. Unmasked Stormfall, not a fan. Unmasked Gungnir, yeah, you know, it's okay. Oh, nice shot, nice shot. Oh, no worries, lose. Keep dropping on, mate. This is probably the last game today, anyway. Oh, I can't grab that up there. No. Armstrong coming. Ah, damn it. Do you like to listen to music while you play? I do when I'm not streaming. One must come this stairs into my soul. Okay. Anyway. I fumbled! There you go, Craig. This has ended up being pretty unfair, hasn't it? I feel kind of bad now. This ended up being a 5v6. People left, didn't they? I think 2 people left on that team. And I can't change, apparently. Okay. Do you play ranked? No! No, I do not, sir. I did in Season 1. I got to Diamond after my placement matches and stopped playing it. I've probably played ranked twice since then on my account. By that I mean I never did my placement matches. I played like 1 or 2 matches and was like, I don't really want to play this. I did, the other day I was doing some challenges on my mother's account to unlock the Riz helmet. She didn't have the time to get on and unlock it. So I was doing some of the challenges and I was playing with my brother. And for the funsies, we were like, oh, what if we went on ranked doubles? I think I finished with like 19 kills and 7 deaths. We won. So that went really well, surprisingly. But I don't plan on really playing ranked. I don't like ranked. I tried to play this game more socially. I take it way too seriously. I will be on BTB and I take it way too seriously. Way too seriously. But I do try to play more socially. That is last match today, though. I will stay for a couple minutes to chat if anyone has anything they want to discuss about the game. But that is last match for today. Yeah, there was Lone Wolf. I find it so strange. There is other Mark IV armor that hasn't released, but none of it's got a bundle. There's armor that exists, but none of it's got like a store listing. Oh, also, so fun fact. The default Mark IV gloves are the same as the default Mark VII gloves, with the main difference being the plate on top. So like the glove itself, the design, the texture of the glove and everything is the same. It's going to be hard to tell because coatings and stuff. But like that glove is the same as that glove. They are the same glove. But the piece of armor on top is different. I actually wouldn't be surprised if that's the same as a Mark VII glove as well. So there's so many items. Yeah, there is a lot that hasn't released. There is so much that hasn't released. Did you call Craig Greg? What's your tips for people to get better in Infinite? I'm Silver, by the way. Get better? Bro, I'm not the right guy to ask. I'm really not the right guy to ask. God. Just keep playing. Just keep playing, you'll get better eventually. I guess it depends on what mode you play, but unless you're actually trying to play competitively, then you don't need to get better. You just play for fun, you know? Play for, like, I like playing BTB, I like playing Firefight, I like playing Customs. It's, you know, just play for fun. But if you do want to get better, I guess use the tools that the game gives you. Use training mode to get used to different sandbox items and how they function. Use the weapon drills to improve your aim with a sniper rifle. It's always going to be different, to be fair, to use bots as opposed to using real people. If you want to improve with a sniper, your best bet is playing the sniper's game mode. If you want to improve with the battle rifle, play ranked, play Team Slayer. If you want to improve in those competitive settings, play the competitive modes. If you want to improve in the social settings, play the social modes. I mean, like, just generally getting a grip of how the game plays, play Bot Bootcamp, play Firefight. They're the best ways to adjust to the settings, the movements, in a position where you don't have to try as hard. So if you are just after, like, what's the most optimal way to move around on this map, then play those casual modes. But then if you actually want to get better in a competitive setting, play the competitive modes. All I can suggest to that, Grim, is put a support ticket on waypoints. Am I a piece of poo for still liking and playing Halo? No, not at all. Do you like the Greg area? I do. Craig. Can't believe Eagle Strike finally gets new stuff in its kit. I kind of like the kit though. I kind of like the kit. I don't dislike Eagle Strike, but I also don't care about it. Like, if Eagle Strike got more stuff, I wouldn't be against it, but I'm also not gonna sit there and get mad if it doesn't. You know what I mean? You know? Should the boys unknown Haley murder me for still liking and playing Halo? You know, there's just some people that I just don't want to talk about because I have strong thoughts, and I'm not one to want to cause drama or problems, so I'm not going to answer that. I mean, three that worship Craig and then return the flag at their portal, then I got the flag first. Should I die first still? Where has all this come from? Would I be streaming Halo if I thought that? Would I be streaming Halo if I thought any of that? You know what I... Like, I need to stop saying you know what I mean. But you know what I mean! They should make a Craig armor core. They could use identical animations for everything else, so it looked deformed and broken, but it'd go hard through. That'd be great as like an April Fool's joke armor. I'm sorry, I'm ashamed to be a Halo fan, not gonna lie. I don't know how to help with that, man. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say to that. I'm not ashamed to be a Halo fan. I enjoy playing this game. I play it regularly. I spent a lot of money on this game. That I'm not fully ashamed of. Some of the stuff I brought on here I'm a little ashamed of. I'm sorry for being a kid. Yeah, don't be ashamed to enjoy, like, unless you're enjoying some really weird stuff, you don't need to be ashamed for enjoying a game. That's silly behaviour. That's very silly behaviour. And you shouldn't talk like that. You shouldn't talk down on yourself like that. Especially over something that really isn't that deep, you know what I mean? There it is again. There it is again. Oh yeah, discourse within the Halo community is great. It's really fun. It's really fun. I like that every time I upload a shop video, it's just a bunch of people getting mad at me for making a shop video. How do you see it? Could you try checking out your Microsoft order history to see how much you spent? Can you do that? I don't want to. It's been out for 2 years. I'll be digging a lot there. I'm actually excited for Yapping 2. You should definitely try and make a Craig build when it comes out. I might. I will definitely be buying some of the stuff that is coming out with that event. The Chimera one, I don't know. There is some shoulder pads and chest attachments that I do like, but there is a lot of other stuff that I dislike, and I know these bundles are probably going to cost a similar amount to the Mark IV ones, and I don't want to spend that much on Chimera bundles unless I like a good majority of the stuff within that bundle. The best chest attachment for Chimera, in my opinion, is Defiance Protocol. I think that is genuinely a really nice chest piece, and it makes the core look a lot better. However, 1,600 credits for a bundle that I do not care about. I don't care about the helmet. I don't care about the helmet attachments. I don't care about the shoulder pads, the gloves, or the coating. I just want the chest attachment, and I really wish I had the option to just buy the chest attachment. So I really hope that there is a bundle for when Cyber Showdown comes out that has a good chest piece, good shoulder pads, an okay helmet, an okay coating. Like, I just want a semi-decent bundle for Chimera. Infinite Aesthetic is goated. Wish there was more earnable, but don't mind dropping some cash every now and then. Yeah, exactly how I feel. I do really, really wish there was more earnable stuff. Obviously, you do have your weekly ultimate rewards, but sometimes they are not very good. The events, you know, they're more regularly. To be fair, we are getting more free stuff at the minute, but a lot of that free stuff is stuff like emblems, weapon charms, etc. And I do wish there was more coatings, attachments, pieces of armor. It doesn't always have to be helmets. I don't expect it to always be helmets. Again, free-to-play game. I know that they need to make money from the game, so I'm not surprised there's a lot of stuff in the store. But at the same time, I do wish there was more shoulder pads, helmet attachments, wrist attachments, knee pieces, stances. Stances are cool. I like the different stances. You know, I do wish there was other stuff that we could unlock as either ultimates or other ways. But we do know that they are working on that new exchange system, which they have already confirmed will incorporate old ultimate rewards and old event items, and potentially unreleased items, which I don't think necessarily means new stuff, but rather stuff that's been in the game for a while that they will incorporate into that, like potentially the Gungnir shoulder pads. There's another set of shoulders for the Mark 5B that have been in for ages. It could mean some of the old Mark 7 helmet attachments that never released. I really hope it's that stuff, alongside the old ultimates and old event items. I've unlocked everything from every event. I haven't unlocked every ultimate because a lot of the ultimates I didn't care about or didn't want to do the challenges. Like, there is that one red visor that was released during, I want to say, Season 2. And I think it was during an Eagle Strike week. So I had to play Land Grab if I wanted to unlock it. Season 2. Scholar Hunter. Very cool visor. I like the glowing red. I think it's a cool visor. I wanted that visor. Did not want to play Land Grab. Did not want to do all the 20 challenges you had to do. Not all of which were on Land Grab, but it was an event week. You had to do 10 event challenges at the time. And I couldn't be bothered. But when this new exchange system comes out, this visor will come back and I can unlock it. Hooray. There is also probably a few other things that I think I missed out on that I wouldn't mind. Another one being, it's another visor. Can I find it here? This one. This would go pretty cool with a flood build. When was the last time we got a new stance? Season 4's Battle Pass. Oh, Season 4's events, both of which did have stances. But Season 4's Battle Pass as well. It has one. Season 5 didn't have any, which makes me sad. I actually did forget that Season 4 had a couple, but Season 4 is the last time we had any. So technically speaking, the last stance that you can permanently get is this one. The Craig cover band was in the Season 4 event, wasn't it? All of Season 4's, almost all of Season 4's events had one. The only one that I don't think had a stance is Tenrai 2. Infinite do be enjoyable if you don't have a Bungie stand yapping in your ear. On God! Yeah, the Infection Battle Pass is pretty underwhelming. In my opinion, it's simultaneously one of the best and one of the worst because it has some amazing cosmetics, it has some really, really cool stuff. The Flood armor's great, the old returning armor's great, the new stuff for the Mark 5B, the chest attachments, not massive on the shoulders, if I'm being honest, but these chest attachments were cool, I liked these. Has some decent coatings, has, I mean, these shoulder pads are okay too, but the rest, eh. It has some good stuff. But then, it also doesn't have much stuff. It's not let me leave the fire team. How do I leave? You just press the back button, click on your profile, and then click leave. Or whatever your button is to open the fire team lobby. Or just restart your game, I guess. I'm going to battle passes. The operations are cool, but it's essentially a single shot bundle with a ton of emblems and stuff. That is true. That is true. It's like, on the one hand, because of these operations, we are technically getting more free stuff regularly than we ever have. And this season's bundles, the ultimate rewards are better. We've had 3 helmets. We had the Jerome coating. There is charms and there is emblems coming out. There's a charm this week. There's a few more emblems. But there's also still quite a few coatings. And also pretty cool wrist attachments for the Mark 7, I think. And obviously, you know, we have this operation. We have Cyber Showdown. We have Yappening. They're the ones that have been confirmed so far. Each one kind of gives you, like, almost a full set of armor. And the armor in all 3 is fine. This week's, this operation is cool. Not a huge fan of Chimera, but some of the stuff we're getting for it is better as opposed to some of the older stuff we had. And the Yappening stuff is also pretty cool. And again, cross-core shoulders, cross-core helmets. So the shoulders you unlock, the helmets you unlock for everything. Cool. Some stance you can rally for Twitch up. Yeah, but they haven't done a new stance as a Twitch drop in quite a while. But yeah, I do wish that we still had a battle pass because, you know, most of this probably would have been in a battle pass. Maybe with the exception of like Omega Team, I could have seen them still being a store bundle regardless. But I feel like Wilhelm, Ulrich, Isidore, like I could have seen those being store bundles. Maybe some more Mark 4 stuff will come out in a future operation though. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap that up here because I do want to build my aerial Gundam, and my voice is getting very tired. I don't know how people can stream for 8 hours with no problem. I don't get how they do it. I don't know how they do it. Streaming isn't like super difficult. I know, I keep seeing like big streamers that are like, oh, streaming is just as hard as a real job. No, it isn't. No, it's not. But at the same time, I'm quite a yapper, and I kind of forget what I yap about. So by after the 2-hour mark, I'm like, my brain's just fried. Anyway, yeah. See you all next week. Maybe. I don't know if I'm definitely going to stream next week. If I am, see you then. If I'm not, see you on the next stream or in videos. Again, TV show video tomorrow. And I will try and get another video out by Friday. Hopefully Friday at the latest the weekend, which will be the one where I build people's spawn builds, which I'll do more of those tomorrow, and I will do more just before I record the video. Anyway, yep, thank you for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one.